Good evening. If everyone could just please take a seat.
Don, I don't think they heard you. Good evening.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That was the board chair
I
speaking.
feel the energy.
All right now. Is everybody ready? All right. Good evening. I'm Donna Graves, and I've had the pleasure of serving as the interim president and CEO of the Prince George's Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the 2022 Excellence in Business Awards and Gala. I'd like to welcome our elected officials, special guests, our board of directors, members, prospective members, and the community. And to the established protocol and all that I don't know to call, welcome.
Well, Don, it is exciting to be back in person again. I don't know if you all realize it, but it has been 3 years. And as many of you are, and I can also attest to it, I go to several galas on a very, very constant basis, but it's different when you're here. When you're in Prince George's County at our gala, it just feels different. So thank all of you for joining us this evening. My name is Cassius Priestley, and I serve as the board chair for the Chamber. I also am a market president with Truist Bank. As we get started, I would like to recognize an icon, the Honorable David Harrington. David led this fine organization for 11 years. During his tenure, we increased membership and revenue. David was critical to the Chamber, receiving several grants, especially during COVID. And we clearly understand, as business owners, the impact that COVID had on our community. Many organizations looked to the Chamber in the form of grants because they clearly understood that the Chamber would provide mentorship, would help support these businesses in this most critical time. And all of this was shepherded under David's leadership. We owe a debt of gratitude to David for his fine leadership. Why don't you join me? Thank you. Well recognized. Why don't you join me in a moment of silence as we reflect on David? Thank you.
So this is a busy night in Prince George's County, so let's get started. We're going to have fun this evening. Not too much talking, but I guess you'll say, Donna, why don't you sit down? And I will very shortly. Cassius?
Yeah, at this time, we're fortunate to have so many wonderful sponsors this evening. And not only our sponsors, but we thank all of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. But I would like to recognize our top sponsors, of course. Presenting sponsor, Care First. Where's Care First? Thank you. Diamond sponsor, Employ Prince George's. Platinum sponsor, Pepco. Where's Pepco? All right. And gold sponsors, Kaiser Permanente and Washington Gas. Thank all of you.
I encourage current chamber members and prospective members to join us. Engage us as we will engage you as well. So when you receive those chamber emails and invites, please read them and please respond. After all, this is the place right here, right now, of wealth creation.
And no, this is your chamber. This is your chamber, so we need you to participate and take part in the chamber. The chamber continues to differentiate itself as a preeminent business organization, and I did say a preeminent business organization in the county. So we'd like for you to be a part if you aren't. And if you're a member, we'd like for you to participate at a higher level. I also want to take a moment to recognize the staff. You know, there's a saying that the staff is small but mighty. And so I would like to recognize them. Shaka Reed, Denise Staples, and Donna Bryan. They do so much work behind the scenes. and the chamber would not be the chamber that it is today and will be in the future without them. But I also have to recognize the person to my left, Donna Graves. You know, Donna Graves, we tapped on Donna and said, hey, Donna, we need you to kind of get off the golf course. We need you. We need your help. And Donna said, what do you need me to do? We say we need you to kind of lead the chamber for a few months. And we need you to ensure that the chamber stays afloat. But if you know anything about Donna, she doesn't know the word stay afloat. She's taking the chamber to new levels. So we thank you for your dedication and your leadership.
Thank you. I recognize our board.
I also want to take a moment, you know, any organization is only as strong as not just the members, all of you, but also the leadership. So I also would like to recognize the board of directors. So if you're a member of the board of directors, please stand. Thank you for your continued leadership and support. Thank you.
So I want to say thank you to the man to my right, our chair, Cassius Priestley of Truist, for his commitment, for his support, always there, always taking my call morning, noon, and night. So I just want to thank you, Cassius, because we have tag teamed together, and so couldn't have done it without you. So we are happy to have the power couple, award-winning media veteran Mark Clark and his amazing wife, co-anchor of Good Day DC at Fox 5, Allison Seymour, as they serve as this evening's host. And I just told Allison earlier, I wake up at 6:01 every morning to turn onto Channel 5 to see what color Allison is wearing, because that's the color I'm going to wear that day. So I want to thank them. I look forward to hearing their comments this evening. So thanks so much again for all of you all being here. Let's eat, let's meet, and let's celebrate our honorees. Thank you.
We are so happy to be with you again this year. We're in person, y'all.
Yes.
We're together again.
We outside, y'all. We outside.
Like the kids say, we out here. Okay. Welcome to the Prince George's Chamber of Commerce Excellence in Business Awards Gala. We are your co-host for the evening. We'll be pushing the program along. I'm Allison Seymour.
And I'm Mark Clark, a.k.a. Allison Seymour's husband. In these streets, which is fine.
He loves that joke. He loves that joke. I would like to just start by, I was saying that I'm now on Channel 9, WUSA 9 in the morning, and I want to thank everybody because the love and support for this transition, which was not an easy one, was very appreciated. But I also want to talk about you, Mark Clark.
Oh, well.
Because you've made the transition from radio to television yourself.
Yes, I followed in the footsteps of my wife, and I was able to get on Channel 9 from August to December last year. Mm-hmm. And for those who follow us on social media, I did the Reinventing Mark Clark, where I started this weight loss journey. So in 2019, when I was here, I was 110 pounds heavier. So now I'm down a little bit, you know. Excuse me. All right, thank you. And then I ended up, look at God, I landed on television. So now I'm on television in Baltimore on Fox 45. I host Be More Lifestyle, and also I am a feature reporter in the morning. So thank you yes. for believing in me, and thanks for all the support, guys. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Proud of you. Well, tonight, our awards festival, it really is a celebration. It's presented by Care First, and I know we shouted out the sponsors, but I think it's important to do that once again. So we also want to thank our diamond sponsor tonight, Employee Prince George's.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Our platinum sponsor, Pepco.
I didn't have a song
Where's
for that.
Pepco at?
Pepco.
Okay.
Where they at?
They're somewhere getting my bill together.
Right.
Yes. The gold sponsor, Kaiser Permanente and Washington Gas.
That's right. I like to say hi to Kaiser Permanente. That's my little cousin.
And all the other sponsors that have helped make tonight so special and possible and what will be a memorable night. So in this beautiful ballroom, all 400 of us.
Wow,
tonight,
look at us.
right?
We outside,
Right.
y'all. What?
All 400 of us. We pay tribute also to the county's leading individuals and businesses that have demonstrated excellence,
Yes.
service,
Yes.
community involvement,
Okay.
business acumen,
Oh, that acumen.
and leadership. So we're so happy to be here tonight. And I just wanted to also say that normally with David, we would have this running joke through the years.
Yes.
It was that Hampton versus Howard thing. If anybody remembered, right? So just in the spirit of David, who I know is with us tonight, do we have any Hamptonians in the building? Hampton. Do we have any Howard people in the building?
And let me just say this, Howard, you have a battle tomorrow against Harvard. So it's Harvard versus Howard. Well, we find out who the real HU is. Now, Harvard is going to hit you with, we're the original. I'm just saying, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. That's cracking me up. I'm sorry. I just wanted to mention that. Good luck, y'all, against Harvard tomorrow.
In the spirit of David, we're going to let Howard, it's hard for me to say it, we're going to let Howard have it tonight in the spirit of David.
Okay.
We're going to let Howard have it tonight.
Nobody hit out the you know or no? Okay.
That's okay.
I'm not going to go there.
And I think we named it the battle, and all due respect, the Mecca battle for Harvard and Howard.
The Mecca battle.
The Mecca battle. All
I
right,
think
so
you did that.
I did.
She did that, y'all. She did that. Allison Seymour credits that
Nothing
Mecca
but
battle.
love. So we need to get the presenters back. You have the code for the...
Oh, that's right. Hold on. Oh, did the card fall? Okay.
He's so busy making jokes, he messed up by law.
I'm the comic relief. She's the beauty, okay? She's the brains and the beauty. I'm the comic relief, all right? Okay, let me see. Hold on now. Give me 1 second. Okay. You just put-
I wish you all could see what's going on.
I'm officially an old man now.
It is hilarious.
Get one of them kids in here, please. Where the remote? Okay, babe, we're open here. Okay, see? Yes, sir.
We might need some technical help.
Can't get a little help?
To get the iPad.
Can we get a little help? Thank you, sir. Give it up for my man.
There you go.
My man's in him. Give it up for my man's in him, y'all. My man's in him in the building, yeah. All right.
All righty.
Get us back on track, babe.
Okay. Our first presenter, who will award our first awardee tonight, is for Healthcare Advocate of the Year. So we welcome Brian Wheeler with Care First.
Hey, Brian.
You both. Good to see you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As they said, my name is Brian Wheeler. I'm the Vice President of Provider Collaboration at Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm thrilled to be back in person tonight with all of you. I'm thrilled to be the past board chair of the Chamber of Commerce. I'm thrilled that my company is the presenting sponsor tonight, and I'm thrilled because this county is my home, and I love to see this community shine, and it's shining tonight. Tonight's event is dedicated to the thriving business community we have in Prince George's County. Tonight's event is also special because we can remember and celebrate a great leader and friend. David loved bringing people together to make epic things happen. Well, the people are together in person tonight, and so let's make some epic things happen. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a fantastic time. Now I have the pleasure of awarding the Health Advocate of the Year award. Hope Connections has been supporting people with cancer since 2007. Fighting a serious illness like cancer requires more than just medical care. Maintaining emotional well-being is critical. Hope Connections provides professionally facilitated emotional support and education, as well as wellness services, free of charge. The Health Advocate of the Year Award is designed to recognize healthcare organizations in Prince George's County for their significant accomplishments, longstanding contribution to the community, and preventive healthcare measures. Awardees exhibit dedicated care and quality treatment for all patients they serve. I've had the privilege of meeting Hope Connections Outreach and Development Manager several months ago at one of the Chamber's Health Equity events. Patricia Jackson was a passionate leader who cared very much about her work. I remember her saying to me, and I won't forget this conversation, every once in a while you run into somebody and you have a conversation that just doesn't leave your mind, we've got to talk about cancer. She was a passionate advocate for screening, prevention, and early detection, and she just would shout about that as loud as she could to anybody who would listen. I was very sorry to hear that Pat passed a few weeks ago, and my deepest sympathy goes to the Hope Connections team, Pat's family, and her many friends. She was a tireless advocate for the mission of Hope Connections, and I'm sure that she would be thrilled to see you accept this award tonight. So congratulations to the folks from Hope Connections.
All right.
Oh, ready? Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute now. Somebody else is sipping on that. All right now. If you might get an award tonight, pace yourself now. It's early. Okay. Up next, our Enduring Business of the Year, Calvin Hawkins will be up to present. Give it up for Calvin.
That's the right song. I must tell the two of you that there's a spot in my heart, there's a spot in my heart that'll never go cold. There's a place in my memory that'll never go old. Oh dear Bowie State, my school. We heard about Harvard, we heard about Howard, and we heard about Hampton. BSU. Okay. Y'all got the last because you had the mic. That's right. Sweet Tooth Cakes and Pastries is the vision of Chef Steve Thomas, intending to provide his community with high quality special desserts. Chef Thomas has worked as a head pastry chef for many well-known hotels, including JW Marriott, the Vista Hotel, Hilton International, and the Gaylord Hotel. In 1996, he made the decision to leave the hotel industry to pursue his dream of having his own shop with the help of his brother, Ricardo. Since Sweet Tooth's opening, it has stood the test of time as a community favorite, but Chef Thomas knew that Sweet Tooth could offer more. In 2012, through a partnership with his wife, Sarah, Chef Thomas started Sweet Tooth Cafe and Catering, opening with an extensive array of savory menu choices. More than anything, Sweet Tooth advocates for transparency in business because it is the simplest way to build connection, and being connected to the community means everything. If I may ask the representatives of Sweet Tooth Cakes and Pastries to come to the stage to receive the Enduring Business of the Year award. This award recognizes a valued hospitality business in Prince George's County for his long-term contributions to businesses and community, an exemplary contributor that consistently provides dedicated hospitality services, giving in and around Prince George's County. This brother and his team and the county exec and my colleagues on the council will say He goes wherever we need him. During the food giveaway, he was everywhere, whatever community, from the business room to the community. My man, Steve Thomas. I know it's coming, but I'm gonna say it again. BSU.
It's all love. It's all HBCU love. Did I hear Micheline Bowman say something about Morgan? We need to do a roll call.
I don't know, Morgan. What happened, Morgan? What happened?
Oh. The green and the gold, right.
Is Morgan State in the building? This is not good.
That's right. The Bears are in the building.
Wow.
That's all right. Okay.
Oh, see, now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well,
we did it. Okay, Morgan State in the back.
Go ahead and do Scholar now.
No, we're not going to do this.
All right, come on.
Unless you are a presenter and you would like to shout out your school when
Okay.
you come up, then you can do this. All right, let's move it along. The next awardee, the next presenter is for the Technology Business of the Year, Alexander Austin with EPG. Come on in.
Now the pressure's on because I didn't go to a HBCU. So
It's okay.
I went to Towson. Anybody from Towson in the room? Just me? Okay, we'll wrap. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute, David, DJ.
Oh, we got three of us. Three is all you need. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Alexander Austin. I'm the Director of Business Services for Employed Prince George's. And at first, I want to say everyone in the room looks beautiful. So if no one has told you tonight, you are beautiful. And it's a pleasure to be in the room with you. And on behalf of our CEO, Mr. Walter Simmons, Employed Prince George's is a nonprofit organization focused on connecting job seekers to employers. We are the workforce development arm for Prince George's County. And we were established in June of 2018, and since then we've enrolled 14 demographic and industry-specific programs. Most recently, we've had an initiative because of COVID-19 in which we've given out over $5 million to about 160 businesses, employing 650 unemployed Prince George's County residents. Because of employers like yourself that we're able to do this in support of our executive leadership in the county. So I just want to give a hand clap to you all for that. So now it is my pleasure, I actually had my speech, I actually know it, but it is my pleasure to introduce Technology Business of the Year, the Lanier Group. Lanier Electronics Group Incorporated, better known as Lanier, is a small, certified minority-owned operated technology company founded in 1992 by Darrell and Jane Lanier. Headquartered in Prince George's County, Lanier is a one-stop shop for delivering IT solutions and takes pride in exceeding their customers' expectations. The services that they provide include data communications, network infrastructure, security and access control, structured cabling, and audio-visual services, and many, many more. Their motto is doing right things the right way, and they believe that as their company grows, our community grows. It's very powerful. And so the Technology Leader of the Year Award, this award really recognizes a technology leader in Prince George's County for its innovative programs created to make businesses better, utilizing expert technology and the systems to develop efficient solutions to help maintain and sustain businesses. May I have the representatives from the Lanier Group up, please? So, guess I will accept this award. Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you. Well deserved. We got to come on this side, take a picture.
Shaka wanted me to know my wardrobe malfunction is distracting, so to put Micheline's jacket back on. So I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Allison, you can't give it all to him. It's too much.
Let me go here.
People distracted up here.
That's
It's okay. I'm distracted up here. Put that jacket on. Anybody got a coat? Big Mama's coat. Big Mama, baby, you can put my coat on if you want to. Just wear this for the evening. Nobody wants to see your rear parts. All right. Our DJ is killing it with these walk-up songs. He kind of scared me a couple times. I was like, all right. Up next.
I'd like to invite the executive board for.
Yeah. Go ahead. You
I'm trying to get myself
Go ahead,
together.
baby. You do it.
Okay. Yeah. We started, of course, and we can feel the spirit of David in this room. I know I can for sure. And at this time, I'd like to invite the executive board up for a special moment to reflect and remember. Full board? Is the full board coming up? Okay.
Full board, please come up. Stephen and Christopher, please come up. And your bodyguard.
Stephen and Christopher,
And the bodyguard.
and your able bodyguard. Well, on behalf of the board of directors and really all the members, we would like to present you and your family a token to the David C. Harrington Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you for this incredible contribution and this generous gift to the David C. Harrington Memorial Fund. For those of you that knew my father, and you know that public speaking is a requirement in the Harrington household. And there's no doubt in my mind that at this time he is laughing because we have to do this for him yet again. My dad was many things to us. He was father, he was husband, he was, on some frustrating nights when we were in school, math tutor and English tutor. But above all these things, he was a man of faith. And our faith teaches us that even though someone's not here physically, that they're here spiritually, and that they're here not only just here spiritually, but they're here cheering us on, wanting what's best for all of us, wanting us to push harder, to reach higher, and to go further. And this gift allows us to not only honor the legacy of David Harrington, but build upon it. And that's what he would have wanted, for us to even go further than even he did. And this gift is going to allow us to support organizations and initiatives that were near and dear to his heart and will continue to make Prince George's County even better. So thank you all for your generosity. Thank you. Sorry, real quick. Chris pretty much said it all, but there's one thing that I do want to add. Going over some of my father's things over the last 2 weeks, it's been clear what this community meant to him. And we often talk about in the Harrington household how important family is, but I know that this was his extended family. He loved this community more than any words I have here today. And he worked up until the very last moment, making sure that he could be an asset and an add to the community that he called home and decided to raise a family. So as Chris just said, we greatly appreciate the board, all of you members, for honoring his memory with this gift, in which we'll continue to look at issues such as health equity, economic empowerment, and the Black and racial wealth gap. So thank you so much. This means the world to us. Thank you.
Our first event since 2019, and I think we just witnessed was special, and the room feels special. I think it's always a reminder of how precious each moment is. Absolutely. So when we host things and we come out and we kind of share our family, and like we love to be a part of your family, it's just again that reminder that every moment is so precious and important. And so tonight, that's what we're celebrating as we remember David.
Well said.
And so we'll keep the party going. President's Hall of Fame. Donna Graves is going to present that award coming up next. Give it up for Donna.
Thank you. Well, I would be remiss if I did not say, Fair Morgan, we love you, so tried and so true. Yay! Okay. The President's Hall of Fame. Carla A. Reed serves as General Manager and Chief Executive Officer of WSSC Water. She is the first woman to serve in this capacity. Carla is a civil engineer and a senior executive with more than 30 years of business and leadership experience in the public sector. As GM and CEO, Carla leads the 104-year-strong water utility company, the largest in Maryland. In every aspect of its operations, from finance to supply chain management to engineering, environmental stewardship, and customer service. Carla earned a bachelor's degree in civil engineering from Howard University and a master's degree in human resources management from the University of Maryland, University College. So today we honor Carla A. Reed.
next presenter is the Angela Also Brooks with the Trailblazer of the Year Award.
Step my money fast and go fast like a Lambo. I be jumping out the stage, jumping, hey. Crowd better save us.
Good evening, everyone. So wonderful to be here tonight in person with all of you all, and as always, it's an honor to be here celebrating with the Prince George's Chamber of Commerce. I am so delighted to join all of you tonight to celebrate the many, many accomplishments of leaders right here in Prince George's County. I'd like to thank the interim chamber president, super amazing Donna C. Graves, and the entire team at the Chamber of Commerce for hosting such a wonderful night. Have you all enjoyed tonight? It's been just wonderful. Now, I have to tell you, like so many of you, as I walked in tonight, I thought to myself, it is so hard to imagine this gala and this chamber without David Harrington. I felt it as I walked in the room and just thought, gosh, how do we even do this? Because he's such a big part of it. But I have to tell you, he devoted his life to serving in Prince George's County. He's such a huge part of us. And you know what? He's with us again tonight. He's moving us forward. And if we didn't know before now, I think the best evidence of David Harrington's legacy is not just what he's done for the chamber, but look at what we saw with Christopher and Stephen. We don't need any further evidence of how amazing a man he was than to see his two sons as strong as they are. Every day I lead this county government with people like David in my heart. We work together to provide opportunity to Prince Georgians because everyone who calls Prince George's County home should have something to work towards and something to look forward to. By securing opportunity in education, healthcare, housing, and a number of other areas, we secure opportunity for our community. In turn, we help all Prince Georgians tread a smoother path forward. Our success with new investments in our county, especially along our major transit corridors, is due in no small part to the investments that we've made in our residents. With our AAA bond rating, our record of job creation as the economic engine of Maryland, and our underutilized transit corridors, the case for investing in Prince George's County is strong. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt understood this well. For decades after her husband passed away, she fought for human rights around the world. In her last book, Tomorrow Is Now, published after Mrs. Roosevelt passed, she wrote, "We face the future fortified with the lessons we've learned from the past. It is today that we must create the world of the future." When I look back at the history of Prince George's County, I see a long arc of progress and a long series of lessons that we must carry with us. As leaders in this community, we have great influence on the world of the future. All of us in our own spheres get to decide what our county will become. I'm also reminded of another quote from Mrs. Roosevelt. "There is no more exhilarating experience than to determine one's position, state it bravely, and then act boldly." That's why I'm so proud to be here tonight to honor a person who has taken these lessons to heart. Shelley M. Gross Wade leads the Prince George's Financial Services Corporation and serves as a senior economic development finance policy advisor in our administration. For decades, Shelley has worked hard to improve access to capital for minority-owned and socially disadvantaged businesses across the state. She has volunteered to expand financial education, which is a key to financial empowerment, working with nonprofits and lecturing on economic development principles. Along with her dedication to education and equity, Ms. Gross Wade has pursued an important framework for green investments. Under her leadership, FSC First has become our county's designated green bank. In addition, FSC First is also the administrator for the Commercial Property Assessment for Clean Energy Program, a tool for financing energy efficiency and renewable energy improvements on commercial property. During the pandemic, when our business community experienced a major economic shock, Ms. Gross Wade led her team to fund $37 million in grants, helping over 2,000 impacted businesses and preserving at least 3,700 jobs. Even now, as she approaches retirement, Ms. Gross Wade remains committed to the mission of FSC First, assisting the Board of Directors with the transition and helping to make sure her organization shapes opportunity in Prince George's County. Before I go on, I have one more quote to share. It goes, "A lot of things come with success, including increased expectation, opportunities, and regulation, as well as a need for more collaboration and resources. I'm confident that FSC First will rise to the challenges ahead and continue to shape our communities in powerful ways." Shelley Gross Wade said that. Now, I have the honor of presenting this year's Trailblazer Award to a dedicated executive, a person who demonstrates excellent standards of leadership in business, a true pioneer who has blazed the trail for all of us. And I have to say also, before she takes the stage, I met Shelley Gross Wade about 20 years ago when I was working at the Revenue Authority. I don't know that I've ever been able to say it to Shelley, but what an amazing model she is for women. She is the consummate professional. She's excellent in everything she does. She is just an amazing woman, and I have looked to her over these years as a model of what a professional woman looks like, behaves like, and how she helps other people. So help me please to congratulate the Trailblazer of the Year, Shelley M. Gross Wade.
Step my money fast and go fast like a Lambo. I be jumping out the stage, crowd better save her. I can't believe we made it. This is what we're thankful. I can't believe we made it. Hey, ever seen a crowd going, hey, hey, give me my check. Put some respect on my check. Pay me in equity. Watch me reverse out of dicks. He got a bad chick. We live in lavish. I get expensive fabrics. I got expensive habits. He wanna go with me. He likes to roll with me. He wanna be with me. He wanna give me that vitamin D. Ice ornaments, ice style tournaments. You ain't on to this. Don't think they on to this. But I'm a jet. Shut down Khalid. Philippe Petit.
Oh, Lord.
Get off my.
I believe the county executive messed up our iPad again, though I love you. I love you, though.
Oh.
Trying to get it back up together.
I would be remiss if I did not remind people that we all start from somewhere.
Okay, now let Noah do the prayer.
So I want to shout out all my junior college friends. I started at Lincoln Land Community College in Springfield, Illinois. Anybody in the house from Spring? No? Lincoln Land! We didn't really have a chant. We just kept it quiet. Then I went on to SIU Carbondale. SIU, no? Okay, fine. No? Nobody's?
I'm going to give it up for you. There you go.
Thanks, baby.
There you
The Salukis! No? Okay,
No.
fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Let's just move along to the next presentation.
All right.
Brandon Todd of Washington Gas,
Oh, Lord.
please join us as we. He is killing me. You are killing me tonight.
At least we know Brandon.
Yeah, we do. Brandon will present the Innovator of the Year Award.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Brandon Todd, and I'm the Director of Government Affairs and Corporate Public Policy for Washington Gas. And at Washington Gas, we are honored to be a member of the Prince George's County Chamber of Commerce and a sponsor of this annual gala. We are proud to deliver safe, reliable, affordable, and ever more sustainable energy to residents and businesses in Prince George's County and across the state of Maryland. As a graduate of Bowie State University, I am thrilled, yes, go BSU, I am thrilled to present the Innovative Educator of the Year Award to an accomplished educator. The recipient of the Innovative Educator of the Year Award is an individual who has inspired students as well as colleagues in our regional community. A leader who has played an active role in curriculum, endowment in the arts, as well as supporting student growth, career initiatives, and the surrounding community. This year's awardee is Dr. Aminta H. Bro. Dr. Bro has served as the 10th president of Bowie State University since July 2017, bringing more than 30 years of diverse higher education leadership experience to the position. As president, she is committed to ensuring that every student at Bowie State University develops an entrepreneurial mindset to achieve success in the rapidly changing workplace and communities. She is committed to building on the legacy and rich history of Maryland's oldest historically Black university, with a strategic focus on ensuring the long-term vitality of the institution. Dr. Bro has been a leading voice in the 21st century education. She has committed her life's work to the development of the minds and lives of others, and is truly deserving of this award. Please join me in giving a big round of applause to this year's Innovative Educator of the Year awardee, Dr. Aminta H. Bro.
All right, we're still having a good time, right? The evening is moving so fast, I want to slow it down. It's like we're out of the house.
Shaka does not want you to slow it down.
No?
Yes.
We want to party. Everybody's having a good time, though.
We got a dance floor.
Oh, that's right. We are going to party tonight.
Yeah.
All right. My name.
Let me just do
Okay.
it. Okay. Next award goes to the Veteran Business Leader of the Year, and we'd like to welcome Tony Ruffin to please come and deliver remarks.
Awesome.
I think I have to take my glasses off for this one. And I can slow it down if you need me to. I'll talk slow. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tony Ruffin, Governmental and External Affairs Manager for PEPCO, and my territory is Prince George's County. It is great to see everyone here in person for a change, because I've been Zoomed out and MS Teams out for a while. I have this philosophy that I don't believe in coincidence. I believe that good things happen to good people who apply their good talents to the work that they do, particularly in our county. So I'm very honored, and it was not a coincidence that I got to sit at the table, table 34, with the family of our next recipient. In chatting up her family, they introduced me to Miss Angela McCullough. And two things stood out. One, her charisma, but also her humility. She believes what she's doing. And so I want to do her proud by telling you a little bit about her and why she's deserving of tonight's award. So Ms. McCullough is the founder and CEO of the award-winning company Tri-Logistics LLC. This company is headquartered in Largo, but she has been able to put companies in 35 states in the United States. And in speaking with her, I think a 36th state is on the horizon. During her career, she proudly served for more than 23 distinguished years in the Air Force as a leader and a logistic expert. She holds both bachelor's and master's degrees. She also has made it a priority to give back to the community. She serves on the board of the Prince George's Community College, the Prince George's County Veterans Board as the District 6 representative, the Prince George's Chamber of Commerce, of course, the Prince George's County Breakfast Business Roundtable, Wounded Warriors, Community Youth Advance, and the Homeless Veteran Shelter for Men. That's a lot of work on top of managing a business in 35 states. She also continues and makes time to mentor younger entrepreneurs and serves as a guest speaker at numerous business events. Most recently, she was chosen for the MGM Mentor Protege Program, a Gilbane Rising Contractor, JP Morgan Chase VIP Advanced Course, and attendance at the Tuck School of Business at Dartmouth College. On behalf of the Chamber, we want to thank her for all that she does in Prince George's County and throughout the United States. So I'd like to call her to the podium to receive her award for Veterans Business of the Year.
Tony messed up our iPad.
All right, our Health Advocate of the Year, Jeff Tonic, will present that award. Give it up for Jeff. Jeff.
Come on, Pirate.
All right. How's everybody doing? Is this going to sit up here? Okay. Let me lay it down so I won't break their award. Good evening, everyone. It's great to see you guys this morning. Give yourselves a hand this evening, and I should say. All right. They didn't ask me to do this, but I want to take a brief second. First of all, thank you, Mark and Allison, for hosting us tonight. Aren't they doing a great job? I miss you guys on WHUR and all that stuff, but I can't get up at 6 to watch you guys, so anyway. They didn't ask me to do this, but I want to give a quick shout out to really what I think are people that are like the backbone of the Prince George's County Chamber. So if y'all just bear with me 1 second, please give a huge shout out to Miss Denise Staples and Shaka Reed for all the tireless work that they do for our chamber. Come on, guys, we can do better than that. Come on. Thank you so much. So I have the honor of introducing the Health Advocate of the Year Award This award recognizes a healthcare organization in Prince George's County for significant accomplishments, long-standing contribution to the community, and preventive healthcare measures. A contributor that exhibits dedicated care and quality treatment for all the patients they serve. The Alzheimer's Association is the leading voluntary health organization in Alzheimer's care, support, and research. Founded in 1980 by a group of family care and individuals interested in research, the association includes our home office, or their home office in Chicago, a public policy office in Washington, D.C., and a presence in the community across the country. An estimated 55 million people worldwide are living with dementia. In the United States alone, more than 6 million have Alzheimer's, and over 11 million are providing care that are unpaid for that care that they're offering. The association addresses this crisis by providing education and support to the millions who face dementia every day while advancing critical research towards methods of treatment, prevention, and ultimately a cure. Would you all join me in congratulating Alzheimer's Association?
You cannot not dance on that song. Wipe me down. You can't. You cannot not dance on that song.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to say that.
I didn't see you. Were you dancing?
I was right here with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Our next award for this evening is for the Public Safety Hero of the Year Award. We all need a hero. Here's a time.
So anybody who knows me knows what I feel about Prince, right? So Allison, Mark, thank you. I'm not going to take the efforts. I'm going to say, are there any leopards in the house? Any leopards? All right. I can be the only one. That's Lafayette College. Lehigh Valley. Anybody Lehigh Valley? So good evening, everyone. I appreciate the opportunity to be before you this evening. Before I get started with our award recipient, I do want to recognize, obviously, as an outgoing member of the Prince George's County Council and a former recipient of an award from the Prince George's Chamber at the last event in 2019. I can't believe it's been 3 years already. I want to say to each of the awardees, congratulations for your efforts tonight. I think I've pretty much worked with every single one of you over the last 8 years as a member of the Prince George's County Council. But I do, obviously, and I know our chair was up here earlier, I do want to recognize those members, both past, current, and future members of the Prince George's County Council. And forgive me, I may have not seen all of you this evening, but I do want to recognize former members of the Prince George's County Council and current delegates in the House of Delegates, Karen Tolles and Andrea Harrison, former colleagues as well. And obviously our current members, I know some had to leave a little bit earlier. We have obviously our council chair, Calvin Hawkins. I believe we had Jolene Ivy was here as well. And my colleagues who will be joining me and leaving at the end of this year as our terms are completed, Danielle Glaros, and I also saw Jonathan Medlock was here as well. Yep, there he is. Thank you. And I will say for our incoming council members who have joined us this evening, Wala, Crystal, and Ingrid, we wish you well in your new responsibilities as you take over as council members here in Prince George's County. I would also be remiss, we are politicians. We also had State Senator Watson, Augustine, and Griffith was here this evening. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I would simply say tonight I have the distinct honor, and I'm going to call it the Public Safety Heroine of the Year. And this award is award recognizes a public safety official who's exceeded the expectations of their position and have gone above and beyond the call of duty, actively engaged in protocols and procedures to protect the lives of Prince George's County residents and our businesses. And can we give a real shout out, obviously as we are coming out of the pandemic, hopefully, to our all first responders who put their lives on the line every single day to serve our residents during this pandemic and this crisis. And so I want to say thank you to them and for a job well done. So tonight I have the distinct honor of recognizing as our Public Safety Heroine of the Year, Ms. Tiffany D. Green, our Prince George's County Fire Chief. All right, hold on, I got to do the speech first, but I like the music, So Chief Green is a 26-year veteran of fire services and holds a bachelor's degree in public safety and a master's degree in emergency and disaster management. And in March of 1999, another Prince song, sorry, came to the head. She became a career firefighter with the Prince George's County Fire and EMS Department after serving as a volunteer firefighter in the Oxon Hill Volunteer Fire Department. And with distinction, our county executive, Angela Alsobrooks, I just happened to be the chair that year as well, on February 4th of 2020, she became Prince George's County's 13th fire chief and the first woman appointed to this position. And under her leadership, the Prince George's County Fire and EMS Department operates as one county, one department with one mission, the mission to serve. So it's my honor and distinction, and tonight you will see she is rocking the red, and we know that she is on fire. Please welcome Tiffany D. Green, Fire Chief, Prince George's County.
Noah, what are you doing? You want to come on up and help us once again?
I got it, Noah. I got it. I got it this time, Noah.
Oh, he
Boom.
did have
I
it.
got it, Noah. Thank you. Give it up for Noah, y'all. Noah.
Have it.
Noah. Do the honors,
Okay.
man.
He doesn't know where we are in the program, y'all. That's what it is. Okay, now I would like to have the presenter for the Business of the Year, Cassius Priestley.
Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Allison. All right. Is everyone having a good time? Well, when I look to my left, I see the table is almost empty. That means it's almost time to party. So hang in there. We want to make sure everyone get up, enjoy yourself, kick off your shoes. Those heels, those feet are starting to hurt. So let's have a good time. I bring you greetings at this time from Truist Bank. Truist, we're proud to be a sponsor of the Chamber and been active in the Chamber now for many, many years. At Truist, we believe in inspiring and building better lives and communities. So we are the Chamber, we're a part of the Chamber, and we're a part of this community. And so thank all of our Truist clients who are out there. And if you're interested in becoming one, you can see me later. Well, I have the distinct honor and privilege now of really presenting Business of the Year, Terry Speichner. And Terry, you can say, I want to make a few comments, so you don't have to get up quite yet. Let me say a little bit about Terry. Self-determined, tenacious, and resilient are the words that fittingly describe the seasoned entrepreneur, community activist, Terry Speichner. Serving the Washington, D.C. metro area and Baltimore region, InGen is an information technology professional services firm that helps small to mid-sized businesses and governments, agencies throughout this marketplace. InGen has built a tradition of excellence and spans well over 30 years. And in talking with Terry earlier this evening, he said one of his keys to success is his diversity of income sources. They specialize in the private sector, federal sector, local, as well as on the municipal level. So he says that's one of the keys to success. But he also says they strictly believe that there's a connectivity between what they do and the community. So, and lastly, he said, I'm just a good old country boy from Alabama. Well, I tell you what, this country boy, as they say, has done good. So Terry Speichner, would you please come forward as we present you with the Business of the Year Award.
Big things poppin'. What's the next line? What is it? Little things.
Stopping.
Stopping.
You started off strong.
I was. My sermon began with that. Big things poppin'. Little things stopping.
Oh boy. You done? You done with that?
I'm done.
That was pretty good.
That's all I got.
That was pretty good. All right. We're down to our last award of the evening. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, we are.
Okay, wow.
All right. Here to present the Champion Business of the Year.
One of our favorite people.
Yes. Aisha Brave Boy.
Yes.
State's Attorney Aisha Brave Boy. Champion Business of the Year.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great to see you all. Hello, Prince George's County. So I'm presenting the last, and I would say best, award of the evening. And so I know that I'm standing between you and dancing, so I'm going to do my best not to take a whole lot of time, but in true Howard Bison fashion, you know, I've got to just take my time because the awardee is just someone who's completely amazing. And I've known that he was amazing since elementary school. And when I think back on growing up here in Prince George's County and all of the wonderful things that I got to experience, probably the best thing is the relationships, the friendships, the people who you get to meet. And to see someone, I guess when we were about 5 or 6 years old, now we are in our 40s, nearing 50, but just seeing that young boy grow up to be such a dynamic man, father, husband, just a tremendous business leader in this community means so much. Prince George's, we give birth to greatness and we raise greatness. And I am so grateful to be able to introduce this great man to some of you, and most of you know him. His name is Eben Smith. He is the champion for Business Leader of the Year. Eben has more than 2 decades of experience in compliance, procurement, and contract administration, and has served as project manager responsible for numerous highly demanding projects for Prince George's County. Over the last 25 years, he has worked closely with other regional, state, and local leaders to create jobs, grow the economy, and create capacity in the local and minority business community. As the county's former compliance officer, he monitored over $300 million worth of procurement spend and contracting activities with diverse suppliers to ensure compliance with the county's MBE and local business utilization goals. He also assisted in creating a sustainable, inclusive, and diverse supplier program by advocating for strategic sourcing, facilitating business development, and ensuring business diversity and inclusion that creates value for local, small, minority, and disadvantaged businesses, as well as veteran-owned businesses. Eben also served as senior buyer for Prince George's County Contract Administration and Procurement Division and handled the county's complex procurement acquisitions. In 2017, Eben founded 3E Consulting Group, an MBE consulting firm that serves developers, general contractors, and diverse suppliers in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan region and surrounding areas that provides strategic sourcing, supplier diversity, compliance, community engagement, and mentor-protege programming. And this is not on his bio, but I can tell you that he was mentored by the David C. Harrington. And that is why he is one of the most dynamic business leaders in our community. And so I would like to welcome Eben Smith, owner of 3E Consulting, to the stage to receive his award. Special permission to do this, but we wanted to hear some words from Eben Smith. And when I tell you that this man is amazing, he is, but that's because he was mentored by such an amazing man who led this organization for so many years. So Eben, if you would say a few words, thank you.
Good evening. So they let me speak, and they whispered in my ear, don't forget the 3 B's, and if you don't know what that stands for, it's brother, be brief. So, you know, I learned a long time ago that the day you plant the seeds is not the day that you eat the fruit. And for the last couple of decades, I've been planting seeds and watering seeds for a long time. But my name is on that award, but this is a team sport. And that's the Team Sport Award. So there's a few people I just want to thank, if you allow me to do that. The first, my wife, Shantae Smith. Can you stand up, please? I want to thank you for being my accountability partner and reminding me what's always important. Secondly, I'd like to thank the county executive for her visionary leadership and create an environment where we can have economic development renaissance. I'd like to thank the county council for having the audacity to make sure that the small local minority business community here in Prince George's County is mandated to participate in sharing this economic development rainfall. I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce because they've been the voice of wealth creation here in Prince George's County, and they continue to make sure that the small business community and local business community has a seat at the table. I'd like to thank the MBEs and the local business community for continuing to show up and to show out on these projects, for creating thousands of jobs for Prince George's County residents, and for investing in the sons and daughters of Prince George's County. And lastly, and I just gotta say it like I feel it, I wanna thank my dog, the Honorable David C. Harrington. He let me stand on his shoulders 1,000,001 times. And he instilled a pride in me like none other. I miss him. Prince George's County, it's our time. Let's see some fruit. Thank you.
Doesn't get any better than that. Man.
Another round of applause. We're done with the award.
That's right. We're done.
Another round of applause for all the award recipients tonight. Awesome. Did you see how he came back around on that? He planted the seeds, took a while to eat the fruit, and then he ended with let's eat some fruit. That's what I'm talking about.
Mic drop. And that beard added to it too. I feel you, brother. That beard added that levity. Yeah.
Okay, well now you can have that second drink, Mark.
I know, I need one now. I got emotional there. What a great event, guys. You could feel the room felt so great. You gave it what a great room. Give yourselves a round of applause. We need to move out here. We need to do something out here.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Okay.
In the meantime, we need to move on to the dance floor.
That's right.
We appreciate the leadership for having us out this evening. And we're going to have some parting words. Okay. Cassius is coming back up. Cassius Priestley, everybody. And, yes, sir?
Well, speaking of beards, our DJ, look at that beard over there. He about to take us to another level,
Thank you so much for having us out. It has been our pleasure to be with you tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, let's hear it again for Allison and Mark. What a wonderful time. They're extremely busy, but they always find time to come out and be with us here in Prince George's County, and we thank you for that. Just in closing, and I will be brief, I want to thank all of you. You made this a wonderful evening. I want to thank the board of directors. We talked about Shock and Denise and Donna Graves and Donna Bryant for what they did behind the scenes to ensure that tonight would be successful. And we really appreciate all their efforts. I want to thank all of our sponsors. Without you, this would not be possible. And I want to encourage everyone, as I started off earlier, to please participate with the Chamber. Advocate for the Chamber. Because when you advocate for Prince George's County Chamber, you're also advocating for the county and you're advocating for the business community. Every community that has a successful business community also have successful residents. You can't have one without the other. And when I think about David, one of the things David was very instrumental in doing, he knew how to advocate for business while still looking out for the constituents. And that's an artful skill and a talent. So I ask each of you to do that. Now as I part, I ask you now to stay around, hang out, meet somebody you don't know. If you don't want to meet anyone, just dance. But enjoy the evening. Thank you.